Hi, I'm Jacob Giddens from Kennesaw, Georgia, and this is my mock. Um, I'm a big fan of Spider-Man, and I loved Into the Spider-Verse and all the Spider-Man movies. So I just wanted to make something that kind of represents like the history of Spider-Man and all of, like the movies and like comics and stuff. And so it started out with just the cafe corner and the pet shop, uh, and then it just started growing and growing, and so I started buying the sets just to get the minifigures. And so, as you can see, the Daily Bugle, the letters being sucked up into the portal, which is inspired by Spider-Verse.
I love that. So you've got like the L kind of being pulled off there, and then
Yeah.
you've got the great Spider-Verse section.
Oh yeah, and then we've got comic Spider-Man and 2099 Spider-Man being sucked out because of that post-credit scene. There's many more references, like Gwen Stacy in the cafe corner over there. We've got Robo Spider-Man fighting Scorpion, and then we've also way over. We got like Spider-Ham with his giant, big hammer, and then also Rainbow Spider-Man with Green Goblin. The Lizard has never been in a Lego set, so I was like, I need to build a lizard. So I basically took the instructions for like the Venom mech, and was like, all right, let's try and make a really good looking lizard. So and I modified a lot of stuff on the Venom just to make it feel more organic and all that stuff. And it was been over 3 years in the making this. So
I love all the references. You can tell how big of a fan you are.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
so talk about some of the like parts usages here, some of those smaller details that maybe people don't notice at first.
right, so if you notice the Sandman, I've got for the, you can tell he's got his stripes in like the little sand, all that stuff. You got there's a little support piece that originally was used in a construction set that had Sandman in it, and I thought it was a great use of that piece, so I used it there. There's a lot of clear pieces in here. You got just random sand bits all over. Got picking up the taxi. One of my favorite things is in this build is to pose the figures, because I love action and all that stuff. So you have Spider-Man swinging, clinging on to the broken rubble of the Daily Bugle, with Doc Ock grabbing J. Jonah Jameson, with J. Jonah Jameson should really shut up about Spider-Man, so that's why we got a web face. The Doc Ock is a custom one I made. It uses a lot of clips and all that stuff from my dad's collection. He hates that I use a lot of those. Yeah.
You're able to make those arms kind of custom yourself, yeah.
Yeah. So I left the the spider buggy in there because that's the really only spider vehicle that should be there, and maybe the spider mech. So if you notice over at the corner gas station, I tore off the entire gas portion just to have it look like it exploded, because I mean it's an attack. Green Goblin's going to explode something. I added a lot of figures running away from the rubble. I got Aunt May stuck in a vehicle over there. The Shocker is jumping out of a vehicle with Miles Morales stopping him. So it's super fun just to pose all this stuff, and I love Spider-Man. So building something out of Lego is something that I really enjoy and something I like to spend my free time doing.
What else do we have happening on top of the corner gas station building there?
Well, we've got Spider-Man Noir fighting Mysterio. So I thought that was kind of a funny thing, because Mysterio's all this visual effects and all that stuff, and Noir, he lives in black and white, so he really doesn't know what, and it's kind of a funny little joke if you really think about it. And we've got Electro, which is only the Electro we have. So I wanted to make him zap all that stuff. There's a lot of 1x2 plates stuck together to get him up in the air. Yeah.
And then what's happening on the interior of the Daily Bugle? Anything in there?
Well, nothing really. You got the Spider-Man office, Peter Parker's little office in there, which was really in the set. I really love the set. I love this set so much. although it infuriates me that it's an odd number of studs, but it gives it more charm as well.
Now, with a display like this, obviously with so much action going on, do you have kind of an idea in your mind before you come to the show of what this will look like, or do you just let kind of the display dictate how it's set up?
A lot of times I have some stuff in mind where it has to be placed there. Like the Vulture there had to be placed there because I really couldn't figure out where else to place him like that. But the rest of the stuff, like the Sandman, I can put that anywhere, and it just dictates how the show and the layout just dictates where all the stuff goes. So
the whole display is fantastic. Do you have any plans to expand on and add more like characters or anything like that in the future?
Well, if they come out with more Spider characters, I plan on adding it. I plan on building like a feast building. Maybe if I want to go super ambitious, an Oscorp building. So, yeah.
Well, possibilities for the future. Very cool. Thank you so much for the work you put into this, and thanks for taking us through it.
Thank you.